Look at these cars. Unbelievable. It's like my heaven here. World of Wheels in Rosemont. I'm Tom Barnes. You are watching stories from the 78. The 78 being Rosemont today at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center. Hundreds of cars. And you're talking about cars from like TV shows like the Munsters to the Jetsons and to everything in between, from muscle cars to like cars that are $1 million. Happening here at the World of Wheels. I'm going to talk to Larry Way. He's going to give me the DL on all these amazing cars like that SS Camaro, which I'm going to buy in a second here. But that is the story from the 78. All right, so here inside the O'Reilly Auto Parts World of Wheels, you see this display here. Check this car out. You've seen that from the Munsters. I'm pretty sure that you can't get that confused with anything else, but these are signature cars that are here at this event. And I got my friend Larry Way here. How you doing, Larry?
Good. Welcome. Glad you're here.
Absolutely. I love coming here. This is one of my most favorite events every year. And this year, you got some really fascinating cars here.
We have 700 cars on the floor. Today is Saturday. We also have the Tuner Galleria. We have 295 cars on the second floor. Tuners, JDMs, late model domestics. It's a show for young people. But a lot of the young people, this is their daily drivers. So they move in last night, they show today, and at 10 o'clock tonight, they leave. Wow. And it is so much fun up there tonight when they leave. So there's 1,000 vehicles here today. We have here this weekend, we're very fortunate to have some great feature cars like the Munster Coach, which is a replica.
Yep.
On this side of me is the Dragula, which is the actual car from the Munster show.
It really?
It's the real car.
Real deal.
We also have the TV Batmobile, replica of the TV
yeah, I see
Batmobile.
It's just over your left shoulder there.
Correct.
In the background.
It's just over
we'll
here.
We'll get to that, sure.
One of the most famous car builders, and very odd the way he did things, named was Ed Roth. Ed Roth started a thing called Rat Fink. He didn't like Mickey Mouse, so he had this rat, and now it's a cult thing. So he's passed away, God rest his soul. But we have 5 of his vehicles here, and his vehicles are fantastic. So these are, in the car culture, everybody knows these things. Plus we have millions and millions and millions of dollars of cars here on the show floor. It's a competition. It's not unlike a dog show or a horse show. There's winners and losers, but it's a judged competition. Now these feature cars, no, but 99% of the cars on the floor here are in competition. So the judges work, and as the quality gets better, the bar is being raised. So as the quality gets better every year, everybody has to follow. So it just makes the judges' job that much more difficult.
Yeah, it's incredible, really. I didn't know that every car here is in a competition of some kind. So this isn't just like a classic car show that people might be thinking of. These people are here, they're really putting the effort in. Some of these is their life's work in these cars, right?
So you would say, how can this car compete with this car? We're sanctioned by the International Show Car Association. We have a rule book, and there's probably 200 different classes. So similar vehicles with similar amounts of modifications, not specific modifications, but let's say this particular hot rod, say from 1930 to 1939, with 3 major modifications, they would compete against each other.
Ah, I see.
So it's fair. Now, it's like with anything, it's the amount of work that's done and how well it's done. So the judges are looking for imperfections. They can appreciate the perfections, the things that are done right, but they're also looking for imperfections. So it's a lot of work for them. They work hard. I mean, I've judged for 40 years. I'm not judging here, but I still judge a couple of shows a year just to keep my hand in it. And
yeah, sure.
It's fun, but this is a tough show to judge because of the quality.
And it's a great way to spend a weekend here in Chicago, now through Sunday here at the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center. If people want tickets or are watching this now, what's the best way for them to do that? I would
advise them to go to O'Reilly Auto Parts. Go to your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store, get discount tickets. You get a discount, and you don't have to wait in line. There's an awful big line buying tickets.
Absolutely. And then there's some of the ones that people should be on the lookout for. I mean, we got these Munster mobiles here, and I know that there's hundreds of cars here, but is there some of your favorites that people just need to see when they're here? Or all of them?
All of them. I mean, I don't have a favorite, but I appreciate them all. We also have a replica car from the Jetsons. You remember there was an animated show called the Jetsons. So we have a Jetsons car. We have a Bugs Bunny car. Now, Bugs Bunny drove this in the Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Sure.
So we have a Bugs Bunny car here, too. So what we do, we try to promote family entertainment, which we have for a long time. You've been coming to this show for a long time. 20 years ago, it was a guy thing. It's not. I mean, things have changed. We want mom and dad and the kids. You see a lot of kids here, so
Yeah,
we
you're
appreciate.
looking around
so
everywhere,
We,
yeah.
we do this so that families will come and enjoy it.
And it's a great thing to do every early spring here in Chicago, but it's a wonderful event to get the family out. I mean, and the people are loving this. I mean, we were driving in, the lines to get in were long, which is a great
There's
thing.
4 policemen out there directing traffic.
I know, it's crazy.
We just love that. We love to go outside and see that.
Yeah, absolutely. Larry, thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
Tom. We appreciate everything you've done for us and you continue to do.
Absolutely. And is there any social medias you want people to follow or anything like that?
You get all our information is autorama.com.
Perfect. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, that's the World of Wheels here in Rosemont. TomBarneyChicago@gmail.com. If you have a suggestion for a story from the 78, hit me up or go to the website storiesfrom the78.com. We'll see you later, everybody. Have a good time.